Hello everyone. Today I am sharing some layouts with you, all the layouts that I have done for the month of September. There are quite a few here to share. I've actually recorded this video several times now, and each time the lighting is just really bad. So this is, I think, my third or fourth time filming this, so I'm going to try to be a little quick with it. Now, some of these layouts are layouts that I completed while I was at a crop. I went to 2 crops this month. And then also some of them are layouts that I completed for Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches. For the layouts that have processed videos, I'll be sure to let you know. So if you missed them, you can go back and watch them. But yeah, some of the layouts I know that I've already shared for the 30 Days of Sketches, but there are quite a few in here that haven't been shared yet because where my camera broke, I wasn't able to do a lot of the process videos for some of the layouts. So you'll see those in this mixture as well. So for this first layout, this is just a quick layout that I put together while I was at a crop. It's pictures of my daughter watching the character parade at Tokyo Disney. And it was just a really magical moment because these characters actually came up to her, and many of them just kind of drew her out of the crowd and gave her high fives and shook her hand and just paid her a lot of attention. So it was just a really magical moment for her. I used a lot of simple stories, parts of their Disney collection, and I also used the Simple Stories collection that comes with like the monthly and today prompts. I can't remember the name of it right off the bat, but that's what this frame is from. So there's that first layout. This is another layout that I did at a crop, and this was for 30 Days of Sketches and Scraptember. I used a lot of Pink Fresh Studio in this layout. The pictures of my husband when we went out to eat at the fish grill here in California. And it was just nice to document our little kid-free evening that we had together. And I love the Pink Fresh Studio embellishments that I was able to use right here, like this little frying pan that says Good Eats. It came out really cute, and I believe these stickers are by Vicky Booten. They fit really well with this layout. So there's that page. This is a layout that I did at a crop. Lots of bright colors. I used a lot of Pink Fresh Studio. I used some Prima flowers. I used some Paige Evan embellishments, some Simple Stories frames. And like I said, the papers are Pink Fresh Studio. And these pictures are just of my daughter and my son just kind of relaxing and chilling on the couch. I titled it Current Mood, Living the Dream. And I love this paper as well. I believe this is Echo Park, this green paper. And I love how it makes my son's shirt just kind of pop. It's a very bright and fun layout. So there's that one. This one is for, it was for 30 Days of Sketches and Scraptember. The sketch kind of called for, I believe it was like pennant flags just sticking out, but they were down at the bottom, I think. So for this one I did tags and just had several tags sticking out. And the pictures are of my daughter dressed as Pete the Cat for her school storybook parade, storybook character parade, I should say. And I just titled it Pete the Cat because that's who she's dressed up as. And I've used some of the embellishments from, I believe it's called Feather Whispers or something Whispers, the company that I got these from. And I also used some Bella Boulevard globes, and it just came together. The school paper is Echo Park. So there's that layout. This layout was just something I threw together really quick. I had a bunch of Simple Stories products on my desk, and this paper right here, this 6x8 paper that says hello today, was just kind of screaming to me, and I wanted to use these beautiful frames, so I just put this layout together super quick. I think it came together within like 10 minutes. Just using what I had on my desk. And the pictures of my daughter just sitting on the couch. We had just got the couch from where we like moved, so it was a new couch, and she's just sitting there and chilling. So there's that. This one is another super simple layout. My daughter's dressed like an old lady for 100 days of school. I knew that for this layout I wanted to use this beautiful bird background, and as you can see there are blue leaves. So I used this circle, this blue polka dot circle, to bring that color out and make it pop. And I used these adorable little hedgehogs as embellishments and just titled it Old Lady, and I'll be adding some journaling as well. I did follow a sketch from 30 Days of Sketches for this layout. So there's that. This is another layout that I did at a crop. It is quite a bit of mixed media. I did crackle paint, I did some splotches, I did some Nuvo drops, used some Prima flowers. I used a lot of Cocoa Vanilla Studio on this layout, and I just titled it Silly Soul. And it's just older pictures of my daughter from a few years ago. I love how this turned out. And then this one I did do for 30 Days of Sketches. This is the layout I was actually doing when my camera decided to break. So unfortunately that process video did not make it into the mix. But these are pictures from my daughter's 3rd birthday. She had a Lala Loopsy theme, and that's why I named it Lala Loopsy Party. These papers and embellishments are from one of Echo Park's birthday collection, and the background paper is Simple Stories. So there's that layout. This layout, I believe I already shared it. I don't think there's a process video for this one. Actually, I take that back. There is a process video for this, I believe. If I'm correct about that, I will link it above. So this layout is just a mixed media layout. The prompt for this was fussy cutting, so I cut the little bunnies out, these little vintage bunnies. Added a lot of like gold embellishments. There's a lot of Cocoa Vanilla Studio used in this, like these flowers, and there's some Prima flowers used. And I just had fun with it. Honestly, this was not my favorite layout that I've ever done because I always want to try mixed media, but it never comes out the way I want it to. I feel like the other mixed media scrapbookers are always so much better than me. And, but funny story, like I said, I didn't like this layout very much. I showed it to my daughter, who I show all my layouts to, and she's never overly impressed with them because she's just not into it. She's 11 years old, it's not her thing. But I did show her this one, and she actually told me she loved it and that it was her most favorite layout I've ever done. So just her saying that made this layout 10 times more important to me. I really love it for that. So there's that layout. This layout I put together at a crop. I used the new Photoplay collection. I'm not entirely sure what the collection is called, but it's one of their new boy collections. And I scrapbooked these pictures of my son riding his bike and just hanging out on the playground. It is an interactive layout. You can take this out. I plan on journaling. So there's that, just lots of layering and fun elements on this page. I really had fun putting this together. So there's that. This layout I believe I already shared. This is packaging from my circle cutter. These hearts are actually from the dollar store, and it's a bit messy and crazy, but I feel like it matches this picture of my daughter perfectly. So there's that layout, and like I said, there's not a process video for this. I did already share it though. It's for 30 days of sketches. And then this one, I believe there's either a process video for it or I already shared it. Either way, I will link up above. And this just came together so fast because I love this collection, this adorable little Western collection. The prompt was to use themed paper for non-themed photos. So obviously the theme of this paper is like Western themed. And these pictures are not Western themed, but they did have foxes in them, so that I definitely want to use this little fox. And I titled it "You've Got a Friend in Me" because it reminds me of Woody from Toy Story, and I thought that just fit perfectly with this collection and these pictures and the story behind the fox being my son's best friend when he was a newborn baby. And I cut out this little pocket from the jean paper and just added a bunch of embellishments and did a lot of layering, and I really love how it came out. I love this collection. It's so fun to play with. So there's that. So for this layout, the prompt was to use a lot of layering, which I did, and then also the sketch had a circle in it, so I turned that circle into a big Mickey head. I thought it matched the whole Disney theme really well, and I just had a lot of fun putting this together. I mainly used Echo Park and Simple Story papers for this. I used some of the Simple Story wooden embellishments, wood veneer embellishments, I should say. And I colored it red with Copic marker. So there's that layout. This one, I believe there is a process video for. I will link it above. It is for the 30 days of sketches and Scraptember, and the prompt was to use black and white. So I used black and white and gave it a pop of pink and felt that matched the pictures of my daughter. These pictures were taken of my daughter about 2 days after she was born, and she was very tiny, so I titled it "So Very Tiny," and I cut out this little adorable little baby right here. I love it. It came together really fast. It's a mixture of all kinds of papers. I believe some of it is from between the embellishments and the papers. Some of it's Echo Park, some of it is I want to say crepe paper, some of it might be American Crafts. There's just a jumble of everything in here, and it just came together really well. So there's that. For this layout, there is a process video. I'll link that above. It's for the 30 days of sketches and Scraptember, and it's not my favorite layout. I'm not too thrilled with how it came out, but it is a little bit messy, which matches these just crazy pictures of my son skateboarding, and I titled it "Adventurous Skater." I used several Simple Stories collections, Photo Play, Echo Park, just a little bit of everything on this page. So there's that. This layout, there is a process video for. It is for 30 days of sketches and Scraptember. The sketch called for a bunch of strips to be used, so I turned all those strips into a Christmas tree and just fishtailed them to document these pictures of my daughter from 2019 Christmas Eve. She was just leaving a note for Santa, and then I took a picture of the tree after Santa came. So there's that one, super simple. And this is the last page that I'll be sharing. This is a 2-page layout. I did do this for Scraptember and 30 days of sketches. I'm sorry if it's not all fitting onto frame, but I titled it "The Two Duck Pond" because there's a a duck pond that we go walking around every day, and we always joke because it's called the duck pond, but there are literally only 2 ducks that live there. And I just used a lot of layering. I used a bunch of different simple stories collections. The sketch was just for 1 layout or 1 page, but I stretched it to a 2-page layout, and I really like how that turned out. The prompt was to use a lot of photos, which I did, and I think this is actually just something that's going to get me to be willing to do more 2-page layouts, because I really like how it turned out. So there's the first page for the 2-page layout, and here's the second one. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my layouts. Hopefully this video is able to actually be published, because like I said, I've done this video twice. No, this is the 3rd time, and each time the lighting has just been way too bright. So now I'm trying it with darker lighting, and we'll see how it goes. If it's on YouTube, then I guess it went well. But thank you for watching. I'd love to know which layout was your favorite for the month. I know which one my favorite is. It's probably the Western themed one or the 2-page layout, although I love them all. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun crafting, and have a good day. Bye.